Well, it's time now for our Need to Know feature, where all your questions on money matters and the economy are answered by our team of experts. Send us your questions via email to moneyline@enca.com. Today's question comes from Alicia, who wanted to know what accounts for the recent and ongoing slow economic growth in China. Specialist for Sub-Saharan Africa and China at the GIBS faculty, Matthew Birtch, answered this one.
The challenge that they've had really is that over the past 15 to 20 years they've been developing through investment consumption. Notoriously, any country that develops over the world gets to a tipping point. Now, some people argue it may have been 4 or 5 years ago for China. That's really irrelevant, but they've reached that tipping point of where they make enough money and they start misallocating or misspending funds, i.e. they're not putting their productive capacity, the money that they make, to the best use of capital. And this is particularly what's happened in China. So what we have to see going forward really is China's ability to make sure that they don't protect vested interests. And this is why Xi Jinping is potentially shoring up power in the Chinese economy, to make sure that they can actually implement the policies that allow capital to be deployed in the right areas, and more importantly, to allow the development of consumptive society internally. It's very difficult for you to manage the spending of money in the right way, but what is possible for China is that they will eventually get to a point with the right policies in the next 2 or 3 years where they start to create a more domestically led economy, and we're seeing that happen currently.